Well, you guys have already heard me talk too much tonight, but I would add this, especially coming here, because I think I told some of you I drove through Reading on the way here last night from Philly, the airport. So 32, 33 years ago, my wife and I moved to Reading from Tennessee because I got a scouting job. I wanted to be in baseball so bad. And both kids were in diapers. I was blessed to get a scouting job. And after my playing days, I moved to Reading. So every time I drive these highways and eat this good Italian food, then I think of living here. I think of 30-some years ago with my two daughters and my wife, putting up with my passion for baseball and my love for baseball. And she never ever made me choose between her and baseball. She would remind me that our daughters had a birthday coming up, and you probably should be here. But she never made me choose, because I think she knew how much I love baseball. So I spoke a little bit about it tonight to you guys, all the players right here. Mm-hmm. Some of you may not have I call myself a baseball wacko, and been very blessed. And but if you really love the game of baseball, then there's so much opportunity, both as a player, as a possible coach, as a scout, but even if you're not involved in baseball in your future, being part of the game is it's just all I've ever wanted to do. I told you I have an engineering degree. I worked 1 year in an engineering related field, and I was so sick to my stomach because I missed baseball so much. So even though I wasn't the best player on my team in high school, and again, this was not the 1940s, so don't you guys look at me that way. It was the 70s, which seems like the 40s to you, but I didn't play my first high school game until halfway through my junior year at a small college in Kentucky. I was a platoon player at junior college. I was a platoon player in American Legion ball in Kentucky. I walked on at Tennessee Martin. First chance I had to play every game was as a senior in college. After college, I was not drafted. I was playing on 2 fast-pitch softball teams after my senior in college, and playing on a semi-pro baseball team on Thursday night in Paducah, Kentucky, and an all-black baseball team on Sunday afternoon in Fulton, Tennessee. You think I love baseball? I could leave here and go to a Little League game somewhere in the area, if there was one, and watch it. Okay? That's how wacko, how much I love baseball. I mentioned I went to 9 different Cincinnati Red tryouts camps over a period of 5 years, and so August after my senior in college, playing on those teams, I went to the final Cincinnati Reds tryout camp in Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati. They invited me, and I went there. I mean, who does that? August after your senior year? I had teammates that I said, hey, you guys want to come with me? No, I just think that if they're good enough that they'll find you. I didn't know that. I mean, I just wanted to play ball. So I drove to Cincinnati and I went to the tryout. There were 30 players there. We were in Riverfront Stadium. All the players were in the third base dugout. This was my 9th Cincinnati Reds tryout camp. I walk in and all the scouts go, hey, Doc. And so I know, because of these workouts, similar to today, I'm going to run the 60, throw, right, do that same old stuff, and then I'm going to get 2 at-bats in the game. They brought in a big, tall right-handed pitcher to pitch against me. So what's he going to throw me, Jack? Fastball. So, normally I kind of hit like this. I think I closed my eyes. I think I hit a double or something. Didn't go out of the park. If I come back into the dugout, they take me out of the scrimmage game. The scrimmage game is still going on. I start to put my helmet in the helmet rack. And all 30 players are in the third base dugout sitting here. And I look over in the first base dugout, and there's one gray-headed old man that looks like me now. I never met him, but I knew he was Rex Bowen, the scouting director for the Reds. He's got the golden ticket, boys. But I never met him. I'm an introvert. I don't like speaking in front of people. So I see all these 30 other players in the dugout. I'm out of the game. I put my helmet in the helmet rack, and I look at them, the game, and that scouting director for the Reds over there sitting by himself in the dugout. And there's that moment. This is it. There's no more college. There's no more tryouts. There's no more nothing. If it's not happening today, it's not happening. What do you think I did? I don't know. Every time I tell this, I haven't told it for like 6 months, but every time I tell this story, it's like a dream. But I jogged across behind the umpire, over into the dugout, walked down to the dugout, and sat down right next to that scouting director that I've never met. Who does that? And he looked at me like, and he said, "Do you want to play pro ball?" And I wanted to go, "No! I just followed you guys around for 5 years for the heck of it." I said, "Yes, sir, more than anything." He said, "Well, you did pretty well today. You ran a little better 60 time." Well, I ran a 6.9, so what? You know, I learned how to kind of lean into the start. 3 days later, they drove down to Union City, Tennessee. My wife was with me. I signed a contract, no bonus money. They put in there I was going to get a glove. I still don't have the glove. I played 3 years. I didn't play in the big leagues. If I could hit a curveball, you guys would have heard me. That's what Steve Springer says. But I've met 26 living Hall of Famers. Pete Rose, Hank Aaron. I've signed Hall of Famers. Jim Thome. Made money. Travel the world, family relationships. And you guys tell me, how much of my career would have happened had I not gone to that ninth and final tryout game? Maybe had I not ran across the field and sat down next to that man. I don't know. And I think God would have still blessed me with a life and a career. Maybe I'd been a coach. I don't know. But I'm very blessed. What's my point in telling that story? On the field, off the field, practicing. If you love the game of baseball, if you don't, it's okay. I'm serious. It's all right. But if you really love it, then put forth every ounce that you have towards it. Every ounce that you have. You don't know what'll happen. I can tell you stories. I can stay here till midnight telling you stories about guys in the big leagues right now that weren't the best player on their team. Perseverance. And so, if there's any message, if you love the game, every swing, every ground ball, every pitch, every ounce you have, put into it. See what happens. If that's a message, any message I can give to you, that would be it. And it applies for, as a family, going after an opportunity too. Don't just sit back and wait. I've got buddies today. One called me on the drive in here today from Nashville, and he was one of my teammates in college. And he, to this day, every now and then, not often, he says, "Man, darn, I wish I would have gone with you to those tryouts." What if? Don't be a what if. Give it everything you have. Then one day when it's done, then you know you gave it your best effort, right? So, in life, the same way. So, thanks for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to visit with you guys, and you listened to me twice now. So this is special just from memories of being here 30 some years ago. And I just really appreciate the chance. I want to wish you guys all the best the rest of the season. And thanks for setting all this up. Thank you.
Let's hear it.